Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This series will be playing Europa Universalis in an as beginner-friendly mode as possible. I hope you enjoy. Or we would have to go into a perpetual war, for example, to go grab land off of Aragon, and have them forced to follow us. And as soon as the war with Aragon is done, say, okay, Spain, you're free, you can live your life. We took whatever we wanted, which is basically all of this. But for that, the Spanish ruler would have to die, and we would have to, well, it wouldn't exactly be immediately a personal union. It would just be our ruler on a guy from our family on their throne. So right now, since Pope Man is still there, I'm still going to go to war for Parma, which is a province with hills. Calling in Milan. And it's going to be time for military prowess. This can still tick on. Yep. We're going to war again. How's our aggressive expansion doing, by the way? I'm looking at Naples aggressive expansion, please. 22, Genoa 20, Pope Man 6. 19 with them, so we can take 2 provinces. We should be able to take 2 provinces. Ferrara, I'm declaring war on you for Parma, so that Parma is free to take in the peace deal. And that way I border Mantua, who has a lot of dev and a very interestingly placed fort. Very interesting placed fort. Because look at the amount of provinces touching Mantua. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces all touching this province. Which means as long as you control this fort, nobody can walk through these provinces. Unless the AI is bugging out, but then it's the AI bugging out, and it's not our problem. Actually, no, I want to wait first. There we are, first. So we get the morale, and they are still drilling, so... Declaring war, I can call in more allies? Milan, oops, I forgot to call you to war. Oops. And I could promise you land, but I don't want to promise you land. Although if I promise you land, I don't have to it doesn't cost me any favors. And I could say I give you Mantua. Although that would generate more aggressive expansion for me, so no, I'm gonna spend my favors. Confirmed. And you guys go smash the Pope troops, because they shouldn't be able to move and run away. Hey, how can you run away? No, there you go. Oh, come on. It should be a stack wipe. We have way better morale. It wasn't a stack wipe. Rude. I was counting on that stack wipe. Where are you retreating? To Arezzo. Well, let's try and follow you to Arezzo. I don't know where you're running to, but we're gonna catch you. You're going to Modena. Okay, let's catch you in Modena, possibly. Mantua. Let's go to Mantua. And let's charge into here. Come on, die! You're gonna bounce back to Pope Land, right? They are totally gonna bounce back to Pope Land. Let's bounce back to Pope Land then, since everyone is coming apparently to Pope Land to have fun. Can I grab 1 stack at least? Well, that's not the stack I wanted to catch, but okay. You guys are going to Ancona. You are locked. Oh, I can't. I have 2 steps to go to Ancona. Well. You are going to Perugia. You are locked in Perugia. Oh, you're walking too fast. Well, let's go siege Rome. That'll be one thing to do. One good thing done. We did beat up your troops twice, which means you're going to take some time to refill. And I should be able to play a bit with my navy, because, well, you have many galleys. I don't have as many galleys as you. That's cheating. That's cheating, Mr. Pope Man. I want more galleys than you. I should be having more galleys than you, and Mastani is ready to sail, actually. 22 galleys. It's really a lot of ships. Because, yeah, Pope Man and Ferrara have lots of ships. Although Ferrara has only 1 province. Oh, they doing actually on ships? Whose ships are we fighting? 10 light from him and 25... It's the 25 galleys from the Pope Man that are scary. They are in their vast majority here, so actually... I should be able to go here if I'm a bit careful on who is around. You guys, I can consolidate everyone and I should be sieging down Pope Land so he doesn't rebuild his armies. Naples and Milan... How many men do I need? I need 9,000 men here. I'm going to slow down the game just to be able to keep an eye on everything. Actually, 10,000 cannons. No. Cannons, you stay here, and it's the rest that I'm moving out. You have Kaz, who has a 1 pip siege, which is good. And let's have the Mastani Armada sailing out. Question is, how many boats will we manage to catch in the peninsula? Because these guys apparently are happy sieging down my land, so this is mostly transports and light ships, which means we should be crushing quite a few. And you guys, pause. Ah, battle has started. We heard the cannonballs. The shots have been fired. You guys can split up, can go to here. We'll have this guy move down to Tarracona. Urbino has a fort? No, Urbino has no fort. And there we go. Captured 2 ships. Which means we're going to need more dockyards to dock them once we're done. Although I may just sink them because I don't need them. I'll also need more ships sometime soon. When I go fight Tunis, for example, who's notorious for having a big fleet. A big pirate fleet. You guys, I'm going to detach the siege, because this is still all my land and I don't know how they can arrive. Hey, you guys, let's go siege these guys. And then we'll go play bowling with them. Captured ships 2 more. Let's go... Oh, you're moving boats around? Well, if you're moving boats around, Mr. Popeman, I may try to catch your boats. 9 galleys. Actually, no. Let's be cautious and let's have everyone repair. And Kronos, you can go here. You can go to Perugia. Goal will be to catch the Popeman's fleet at some point, but first I want my ships to repair. Get their sailors back. Hey, you guys, could you get, say, Jimbo Super Duper Fighter? 18,000 men. Let's go see if I can do something for the Siege of Milan. Put 1 man on the Siege of Mantua first, just to make sure that the Siege of Mantua keeps on going and we don't lose the progress made by Milan. Musket or bow? Do I want to lose the 15 army tradition? I don't want to lose the 15 army tradition. What is the agenda? Ooh, I forgot to increase the productivity in Avion. Well, that was 3. Should be good. As soon as we pause, it'll be good. I almost forgot the agenda. How are the troops? They still have way more men than us on... Well, not way more, actually. We actually balanced the field out quite well. They lost 16,000 to our 13,000. I lost 11,000 men. Wow. Popeman lost 10,000 for our 5,000. And Trent, 60. Yeah, I lost quite a few men. More than expected. Musket or bow? Miltech cost. When is our next Miltech? Our next Miltech is actually around the corner. But 15 army tradition, it's here. Well, it's actually quite high for the moment, so let's retire the old men. It's gonna be a bit less effective at fighting, but you know, we'll deal with it. There we go. More boat places. And there we go. They lifted their... Well, the Popeman is going to lift the siege as soon as I walk on them. There we go. And stop. Remember that I am here, so that if you decide that... Oh, you're walking into here? Well, if you're walking into here, I'm going to bring my superior units. Although I don't have any cannons, but you know. We have better morale. Must be cheeky. Morale of armies? No, I want to keep my morale of armies because it's higher, it's better. How are they doing? Do they have... They have cannons in the back row, so they're gonna wreck us. Retreat! Retreat, sorry Milan. This is not a fight I want to take. Plus, before they siege you down, we have way enough time. I want to get Pope Man out. Possibly beat his navy up once, at least. You guys, all the fully repaired ships. There we go. Only 5. And what are you? You are 2 galleys and 2 lights. Which means I now have 16 and a heavy ship. Nah. I'm gonna wait for full force. Although, let's go see if I can scare them off. No, Milan, you want to wait for your men to get back up. I want the big stack. The big stack can move back into Siena. Yeah. Let's lose some prestige, and I want Siege of Roma's over. Well, everyone, let's go have fun here. Come on, hold on. Nope, you're not holding on. Okay. And we beat the Pope Navy. That's good news. Let's see. Pope Man, are you ready to peace out? Because I kind of beat you up. Would you settle for giving me Urbino? You would. Would you settle giving me Ancona as well? No, you would not. Well, you know. War reps and monies. Not all your monies. Okay, not all your monies. I won't be too greedy. I just want Pope Man out of the war. Because once the Pope is out of the war, no more bad guys. Well, no more scary guys, we'll say. Because Farah is not the scary dude, and Trent is not the scary dude. Poof. Bye, Mr. Pope Man. We took 1 province off of you, which is perfect. Make a core. More Italian land for us. New idea. I can finish my military ideas, which would... what could we get? We could get land force limit and Diplo reputation. And that's all. Nah, gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for my Miltech first. Because we are closing in on it, and I want it. I want it. I want it. And now that Pope Man is out of the war, all of a sudden, the fight is completely unbalanced. And it is... Ooh, we're gonna catch Ferrari troops. Cool. Cannons are gonna come in a bit later, but we should be able to beat them. And all of a sudden, we're in, everyone's in, and we have cannons in the back line. They only have 2 cannons, which means we do more damage, which means we win. And now let's go to Parma. Well, actually, no, let's go to Mantua, everyone. Everyone to Mantua! Woohoo! Let's have a party. Pope wants to walk through my land. Okay, Pope, you can walk through my land. I will be kind enough and let you walk through my land. Merge together. An advisor has died. No! Dead advisor. Morale of navies, or improve relations, or trade efficiency. Actually, since we have the monies, I'm going to take the trade efficiency dude. Because he's going to give us a few more points. Although we don't really need Diplo points for the moment, you know. We can always buy mercantilism if we're out of points, if we don't know what to do. Siege, minus 7% on Mantua. How many people do we need to siege down Mantua? 6. 6, which means 5 artillery, 6 artillery. 10 artillery is the max bonus, so we need all our guns here. Trent, but I can split off, well, you guys can move to here, and I'm going to leave some men in the front line to protect the cannons, basically. In case Trent decides to be silly and attack me. Well, I'm gonna siege down all their land. Siege down Ferrara entirely. Milan is going to unsiege its own land. Milan got stack wiped. Their army got completely poofed. So they are rebuilding it. They only have a grand total of 3,000 men. And Ferrara is thinking that it could be a good idea to go siege me down, which is a very silly idea, but they don't know it yet. Ships repairing. Actually, all the ships that need repair can go repair. All the repair ships go repair yourselves. We are how much over our force limit? 46. That's going to be costing us some ducats. Mission fulfilled. Neapolitan Navy is not a subject, have more or equal than 20 galleys and 90% of our force limit. Permanent claim on Aleppo, Syria, and Western Med Islands. Yes, please. Does that mean maybe we have a claim here? No. Genoa has a claim. No, Aleppo is not here. Aleppo is here. Yeah, we have claims over here now. Who knew? Who would have thought? Aw, cowards, you fled to your port. Cowards. Are you really trying to siege Naples down? Yes, you are. Or do you think you will succeed at sieging Naples down? I don't think so. Milan, would you please group your army and go siege that down for me? Would you be a sweetheart and go siege that down for me, please? And we need Jimbo back in charge of some. Just stand here until we get Mantua, then that stack shifts here, and that stack can go shift to relieve the siege on Naples, because they can try all they want. They are not going to get Naples. And I'm going to push their navy to the sea and sink their navy in the sea. Feed the fish! Also, when my boats are repaired, they can join the siege as well. Naples occupied Bologna, but I'd like this siege to finish first. Actually, let's just detach one infantry that's going to go here. Cav, you can move here, and here I'm going to detach another one infantry. And select these guys, actually. Leave the one infantry behind. These guys can group up. Well, we can let him try and siege hit this. We can plunder their ducats while we're at it. That is siege down. Milan is rebuilding intelligently. Yes, intelligently for once. Because before, the AI would tend to rebuild their cannons first, which means they would be spending lots of money. It's after one of the recent patches. They would be building lots of cannons, but a cannon charge has never scared anyone, never at all. And so they would be charging in. They would have their stacks of cannons before building up their infantry, and if you caught the stacks of cannons, well, they were bad at fighting, so you would sack wipe them. And they would have to rebuild their entire army again, and again, and again. Which was costly for them. New tech, 5%. I could think of it. But I could also save my points. Because, again, I want to save my points. Institutions, how are we doing on Spain? Could you please give me your institution? Why is it not spreading to me? Hey, Milan is sieging what I asked them to siege. Hey, go Milan! Because if they manage to siege down Trent, we ask them for money! Okay, sorry you, I'm gonna scare you off of Milan territory. Because I want Milan to stay in the war. I want to sink their navy, just for more naval tradition. Because I can. Aragon has something, I didn't see. Aragon happened. Something happened to Aragon. Sorry, Aragorn. Do you still have France as an ally? You do. When's our treats with Genoa up? Genoa, am I spying on you? Yes, I am. Good. Because I want to build a spy network and I want to make a claim on Genoa. Which means I have to save some aggressive expansion, although our truce is in some time still. Naples, 1925. Yeah, we still have time, so we can take some provinces up here. Let's go run into Switzerland with them. Let's go play hide and seek in Switzerland. You're cycling around? Well then, let's go play in France. Might as well. Although, they're starting to siege me down, so... And actually, these guys can group up in Siena. Everyone can group up in Siena first. These guys, I had left them because if I had moved them out, the fort in Ferrara, if I didn't have troops on it, they would have been, the fort in Ferrara would have unsieged the neighboring provinces. which was not my goal. We can construct things, yes, but I can also increase my centers of trade. And I want to increase my centers of trade. You can group up to look threatening, although you're not threatening when you have just 2 stacks. 40% roll, nope. Supplies shortage, +7 on the roll. How is the siege doing? Well, we're sure at least that it's at least going to progress a bit. So 21% chance of surrender. 1 chance out of 5. You guys can group up, and let's go see if for our troops are willing to fight my 16,000 men. Or if they say, yeah, you know, this guy, he's Naples, he's a big guy, we may not want to fight him. And he's actually ready to fight me. Well, silly you. Hey, you can join these guys. They're sieging, they're having lots of fun, you should totally go have fun with them. 0%, you have 15,000 men left, so you're losing men. Disease outbreak. Well, actually, no, it's disease outbreak, so you can take another... You can take another chance at the roll. While I watch your men suffer. Because he only has 2,000 men left in reserves. Yeah, his general is actually quite good. A 3-5. Urbino is now part of our patrimony. Yay! Urbino! Welcome, Urbino, to Naples land. To Mastani land. Mastani country has expanded. Can we leave the HRE now? Although I want to be an elector. I'm not sure if I want to leave the HRE. I've already left twice in this game. But our dev is starting to get too big to rejoin soon. It's soon going to be too big to rejoin, so I'm not sure. Also, Salerno. No, not Salerno. Here. Can I build a coastal battery? Blockade, hostile disembark. Well, I need the naval battery, so I need Diplotech 12. You're on 14%. No, don't get surrender. Cool. You didn't get the surrender. Phew. How is he doing on manpower? He's actually regaining slowly manpower. But sorry, sir, but you're the defender in farmlands. And we're just better. We just have a better roll. Well, worse roll here, but then it's gonna change soon. Nope, bad roll, but we have more morale. Way more morale. This is where morale helps. And there we go. He lost many men to the battle. Well, if you're stuck here, I might as well stack wipe you. Siege of Ferrara is over. Ooh. Interesting. How many cannons do you have, Milan? You have 1 cannon. How many cannons do you need? You need 4 more cannons. Actually, let's see if Trent, would you become my vassal? You would, but I don't want to. You say no. Extortioner, ship trade power plus 15%. Oh, I sunk also all his navy. That is good. That is very, very good. The entire navy. Shunk. It went shunk. Because they had nowhere to retreat, so they stayed basically on the tile where I re-attacked them and poof, and poof, and poof, and all like that, plenty of times. Which means I expanded my trade fleet quite well. Which also means I need more dockyards. Which apparently have been built. They're quite quick to build, apparently. Well then, if you're so quick to build, 12 months, 1 year, build another one. If you so can. Ferrara, you're still on high. I don't know why, but okay. I said I wanted to send 4 cannons to that siege, so cannons, split 1, keep these guys, send them off to that guy, and actually take Kaz with you. Reason being, Kaz has a siege pip. Battle of Terracina. They managed to run away. How rude. Here, let's go fight them here then. So they have absolutely no morale. They should be dying. There we go. Stack wiped. Now we can get back home and start drilling at home. Ferrara wants peace. Well, you know, Ferrara, I do want peace as well. But I also want... Hey, minus 5%. Time to take it. I also want to A, upgrade my boats. 2, take all the money I can from you. And 3, peace out Trent. On an 85%, it should be easy. So these guys can go back to drilling. How many men are we lacking? We are lacking 3,000 men, and I have 4,000 in reserves. Fine with me. Perfect calculations. I cannot upgrade all my ships. Can I upgrade all my galleys? Yes, I can upgrade all my galleys. They are now changing from galleys to war galleys. And merge again. Trade fleet. Trade fleet, I cannot upgrade you. I need 81 to upgrade you. Well, I'm sure Ferrara will be happy, and Trent will be happy to fund my war. So, Trent, you are on medium. Super peace. I said war reps and money, and that's about... Oh, no, I didn't say money. I take your money as well. Annul treaties? No, you're fine. There you go. Trent has accepted our generous offer. It did say we were generous. We are very kind people. New Miltech, yes. New Miltech, I'll take New Miltech. Especially because we're at peace. You guys can merge. And now, Ferrara, you are on very low enthusiasm. So, pause the game. If I take Parma, who is mad at me? Montferrat, I don't care. Genoa, I don't really care. Venice is kind of scary, but not scary. Ferrara, we have a truce. Montferrat, we have a truce. Genoa, we have a truce. And Venice, we don't have a truce, but you're the only one, so you can't start... You cannot make yourself... You cannot make a coalition of one. You know, it's kind of opposite to the rules. 230 ducats. That's my fleet upgrades. That he's funding my fleet upgrades. How kind of him. Annul treaties. No, you're fine with your friends. With Popeman and Trent. You can keep your two friends, Popeman and Trent. I'm totally fine with that. Do I want transfer? Yeah, you could transfer me some trade power. Yeah, you can give me your trade power. Revoke cores. Yes, you can also revoke your cores on my land, which means you cannot go to war in a war of reconquest against those. Return Parma to Genoa. Huh, no. Return Parma to Milan. Oh. If I say Parma to Milan, I cannot take Ferrara because I put in too many other things. For example, if I remove this one, can I take... I can take Modena, which still gives me my border with Mantua that I want. Modena has a fort. And less people would be mad at me. Actually, that is a better deal. I can still take lots of money, so there we go. And Milan will be happy that we gave them land. I wasn't counting on giving them land, but you know, sometimes you feel generous. Urbino is already a state. Cool. Wait, it's already a state? Oh, because I have Abruzzi. It's another state of Abruzzi. Okay. And since it's already a state, I can just decrease autonomy to get and add this to the empire. And no, first I have to core this. Black flagged army. Yeah, you're coming back. Don't worry. No worries on that. Urbino separatists, 50,000 men. These guys are not going to drill, and I may actually bring them some fresh infantry to reinforce. Actually, I'm going to put the cav with you because you're going to have to fight. Oh, no, no. Oh, because I have to walk through Popeman land. Popeman land, actually, well, I have transports, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna go to war with Popeman to get Ancona. Because right now, I cannot walk from one point of my empire to the other. So you guys can move to here. You guys can actually all stop because I want to do this and this. And these guys are all upgrading, so we're gonna drain our sailors super duper fast. But it's because we just upgraded basically all our ships got an upgrade. The only one that didn't get an upgrade is this guy. Oh, actually, he even got an upgrade. We upgraded absolutely all our ships. Thanks to the generous funding of of Ferrara. 5 legitimacy or 10 prestige. Well, legitimacy is growing, which is good. And prestige is actually going down, so I'll take the prestige. For once, I'm taking the prestige. You guys. Actually, no, my force limit can go up. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like and a comment. If you want to see more of my content, just click on that subscribe button to get alerts when a next video goes up. Thanks!